Hey Cancers, what you guys doing? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Go ahead and get y'all vibe check for this beautiful Friday. And I hope everyone is doing exceptionally well here. So let's see what's going on in you all's energy for today. Oh, temperance. Oh, that's beautiful here. Co-creation, being receptive, being open, especially with your third eye being illuminated here. Something about thinking outside the box, staying flexible, being open here. You're, ooh, this is good energy. I like this temperance energy. Hmm. Let's see what's going on. Ooh, see, you're going to be co-creating. You got Ace of Pentacles. There's some, money coming in, something tangible, something that you've been manifesting is coming in. Something that you're manifesting right now. Wow. See, yeah, wow. Yes. New ways of thinking. I love the Ace of Swords, y'all. I am starting to really love the Ace of Swords because it talks about our mind power, our focus, our mental creativity, right? Thinking positively, thinking outside the box, finding a solution to a problem. And to find a solution, sometimes you have to think outside the box. And so you thinking outside the box is going to is going to bring in a manifestation for you. Mm. Finding a solution, becoming unstuck, realizing that, hey, I do have the power and I do have the wit to get out of a situation. I'm not stuck. I do have clarity. I do have the power to move forward. Beautiful energy. See, exactly. Devil. Yeah, taking your power back. Tell me more. Oh, I'm sorry. Spirit, please allow this vibe to be clear and concise for the Cancers, please. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Y'all got me so excited. I was ready to jump right into that thing. So y'all been waiting. Yeah. You're definitely about to be feeling some happiness here. You're about to be feeling really good. Ooh, 6 of Cups. Y'all about to be open, boy. Y'all about to be dating someone, and it's gonna feel like that old school love. Whether this is someone new or old, I'm starting to associate this 6 of Cups with just old school love. Old school love. Wow, like courting, really being open, really having a good time. You know what? And this time around, Cancers, whether it's old or new, you will be protected. You will be protected. You will be protected. You'll be able to see things a lot more clearly, especially with that Ace of Swords, that temperance energy. This could be new, and you all are coming together and really learning how to think quickly on your feet, especially with that Ace of Swords here, being able to think creatively, being able to think outside that box. And if this is old, this is definitely could be a reconciliation with that temperance energy. You guys are coming back together, coming back around and learning how to do things better. Again, finding solutions to those issues that you all once were facing and being able to come together because both of you guys will be playing off of each other's energy and that temperance energy. They're pouring into you, you're pouring into them. You guys are also, it's alchemist energy. So it's going to be passion. It's like learning how to control that passion, learning how to control that fire so you don't get burnt by it, right? So you don't end back up in that Eight of Swords energy. And same thing if it's new, very passionate connections, but also being able to tame that fire and not allowing that fire to burn your ass up. See, again, being very strategic in that Five of Swords energy. See, when it comes to moving forward, See, you're playing, see, you're learning how to strategize a little bit better. Not getting, not, accepting defeat. And even if that's with your own thoughts, right? Learn to think outside the box when you find a challenging situation, or when your mental is being tested. You're trying to find a positive solution. How can I flip this around? How can I have a favorable outcome? How can I get things to go in my favor for this situation, but still taking a very balanced approach to it? With that temperance energy is, you're not trying to go into the situation in a manipulative manner. With that temperance energy, you're trying to find that sweet spot with that temperance energy. Again, making plans for the future. I have this new opportunity in front of me. How am I going to make the best of it? See, totally thinking, really going within to use that discernment. You're learning from your past. You're using that wisdom to guide your future here. So Spirit, let's jump right into Cancer's reading. What is the vibe for this beautiful Friday morning? What is the vibe for Cancer's, Spirit? Wow, see? Happy, overall happiness. This could come in the form of a relationship, or this could just be you, stepping into ultimate satisfaction within yourself. And that Six of Cups could be you healing childhood wounds, or just healing issues that you could possibly be having with family. Tell me more so about this vibe for Cancers, please. See, yeah. Definitely solutions. Definitely thinking outside of the box. Wow. Hierophant energy. Definitely. I also feel there's two things going on with this Hierophant energy, guys. I do feel as if with this Hierophant energy, there is a need. Again, Ace of Swords can talk about learning, absorbing information, and how we process that, right? And how do we utilize this new information that we have learned. I also feel like this Hierophant, there may be a need for you to go back and do some training, do some reading, do some learning to refortify your foundation. Your foundation is your understanding, and that's what you stand on. That's how you move, right? That's how you go about your days, is the understanding that you have. So I think there's something that needs to be refortified with your learning. So reading a book that talks about bettering oneself, or listening to someone that you really, really respect. You feel like, y'all on the same page. You respect their viewpoints. You respect where they're coming from, their perspective, is what I'm trying to say. You respect their perspective, whether that's a parent, whether it's a grandparent, whether it's a friend, whether it's a podcast you like listening to, or whether it's a book. It's something about you going back and learning something that's going to help bring about these manifestations that you want. So you can ultimately have this happily ever after in this Ten of Cups. So that's what I'm taking up, because there's some things that you have to do. It's always like you're mastering yourself here. Tell me more so about Ace of Swords, and see, things will start picking up for you. Then blockages will be removed. You'll be able to look at that exactly, coming out of that energy where you've tried everything and you feeling like nothing's working and you're giving up, you're out for the count. Put them out the game, coach. And that Ten of Swords energy. But no, I feel like with this Ace of Swords, you're learning how to conquer negative thinking, especially with that Devil energy, that Eight of Swords. You're realizing that you can take your power back. Exactly. Yes. Boy, shock therapy from the universe. Ooh. Tell me more so, and see, if it was you and your person, having an argument and things fell apart again, there's some solutions on the board. You guys coming back together. Or if you are experiencing a sudden shift and a breakup is happening, taking your power back, not allowing the discomfort of that heartbreak to send you into a downward spiral of depression. There's so much more for you to do. Again, refortifying your principles. Tell me more so about this vibe for Cancers, please. Yeah, spiritual transformations going on. See, and back at the starting point, there's something I'm telling you. We always want these manifestations to come in, but we have to make room. Parts of us must no longer exist within us in order to make room for these things. We got to have a higher level of thinking. We got to have a different perspective. How can I turn this and alchemize this, right? Transmute it into something that I want. So with this death energy here, it's like, hey, there's some type of spiritual transformation that needs to be had. So what part of me must go? Again, it's time for you to refortify your principles here, because there's an amazing opportunity that you're getting ready to take a leap of faith on, and you're going to have a strong understanding, because it's going to guide your actions as you're taking this leap of faith. See, dropping those heavy burdens, there are more good times ahead. Your confidence is going to be restored. You're going to have a stronger sense of trust in the universe, or trust in God as you're moving forward in this new chapter, whether you're doing it alone or you're reconciling with a partner, or you're on this journey, you're going to meet someone new. You're going to have a new sense of self and how to move. Moon energy, yeah. Going within, getting some type of clarity, understanding what your emotions are trying to tell you, what are your emotions saying to you. Understanding those. Are you operating in fear? Because Moon talks about deep-seated fears too, especially with that devil energy making its appearance and that Eight of Swords. Am I moving in fear? Do I have a winning strategy? Tell me more so about this vibe for Cancers here. And the quicker you learn these things, the quicker these manifest, the quicker you learn them and apply them, the quicker you'll start seeing these manifestations roll in. Spirit, please tell me more so about the vibe for Cancer, please. Yep, see, Hangman. Yeah, I'm telling you, you got two major arcanas out here. It's definitely time for a different perspective. It's time for you guys. I'm telling you, with that higher fate energy, yeah, it's a lot of conflict, a lot of drama, a lot of chaos going on. You know what I'm saying? Around you, within you. And I feel as if there's a time for you to shift your energy. It's time for you to take a seat back. Hangman, death, moon energy. It's time to pause and reflect. Hangman talk about sacrifices. I tell you guys that all the time. You all have a major, these manifestations your major manifestations are starting to roll in, and you're going to have to make room for them. And that room starts with you, within yourself. So in this Hangman energy, what new perspective can I take on? How can I think outside the box? How can I get creative here? How can I transmute something and turn it into power for me? I'm not trying, but also with that Temperance energy, taking that right approach, so you're not manipulating anyone. You see what I'm saying? It's all about balance. And the quicker you learn these things, the quicker life will happen for you. Tell me more so about this vibe for Cancers, please. Tell me more so about this vibe for Cancers. And also, guys, please take advantage of the gratitude sale. Readings are 50% off at this time. Information will be in the comments below. Tell me more so about this vibe for Cancers, please. Yeah, Five of Pentacles. See, Judgment. It's all about your mindset right now. We're seeing your mindset being highlighted. The Swords, Ace of Swords, Death energy, Hangman energy, now the Judgment. See, there's a time for you to go back. We get so caught up in the everyday hustle and bustle, but we're forgetting to feed and nourish our spirit. We're forgetting to feed and nourish our soul, to refortify our understanding, right? And so there's a time right now for you to go back into that, because you could have been experiencing something that could cause you some discomfort, and now you're giving away your power to to that negative mindset. No, this is all, it's kind of like, what are you going to do during the times of adversity, whether it's financial or romantic? What are you going to do? How are you going to combat this adversity? This could be literally someone out there who could be experiencing some type of financial hardship, or this could be romantic in nature. You and your partner have split, and now those thoughts, again, the Eight of Swords, devil energy, you're obsessing over what happened. And it's time to you to take your power back. It's time for you to reclaim your mental power, right? Again, you're not left out. There's so much abundance in this world. You just have to tap into it. So again, there's an awakening that you're going through right now. There's some decisions that need to be made on how you're going to remedy this situation, because again, you have to save yourself. This is about saving yourself right now, Cancers, in this judgment energy, right? Look at that. A lot of conflict. You see what I'm saying? Empress energy underneath that. This is about saving yourself. You're feeling something, some discomfort within you. That spirit talking to you. Again, that Temperance. You're co-creating with spirit by the ways of how you feel. That's how you know. Time to take a look, time to reevaluate some things. So some decisions need to be made for you to rise above whatever this situation is. Ooh, King of Pentacles. See what I'm saying? When you clear up all that negative thinking, look what comes in. Ooh, let's see what's going on. That devil energy. Tell me more so about this vibe for Cancers here. Yeah, see, and I want to see what card came out before I talked about that devil energy, because I feel like these are very obsessive thoughts. I feel like you guys are sinking into a low vibrational state, and your feelings is alarming you. There are alarm systems and they're going off, hence that judgment energy. Your emotions are telling you, hey, this is not how we're supposed to be feeling. We're supposed to be happy. We're supposed to be thinking positive. Take a step back to see what's going on, because again, you're experiencing this discomfort, whether it's from a financial hardship or a breakup. And it's like, no, you have the power to reclaim your thoughts. See, this heartbreak is being caused by you just thinking about it over and over again. And then with that devil energy, you're thinking about it in a negative manner instead of learning the lessons in it and rising above that, right? See, taking your power back. Again, King of Swords, taking your mental power back. Yes, that experience came in. These people come along on your journey to transform you, to expand you, right? They're not here to restrict you. They're here for your light to shine. People are coming in. People are mirrors. You're a mirror to somebody. They're a mirror to you. You got a king and queen of swords talks about transformations, right? They speak on transformations, and that's why you see them coming off. It seems as if they're cold. No, they're not cold. They're just smarter. They're moving with discernment, moving forward, learning how. But they're also a person of integrity. So it's like, how do I find a solution again where it's beneficial to me, but it benefits everybody? See what I'm saying? Taking your power back. I go that Wheel of Fortune. I'm telling you, manifestations are coming in. Tell me more so about this vibe for Cancers, please. Tell me more so about this vibe for the Cancers. Ten of Pentacles. There it goes. Telling you it's coming in. See how you go from the 5 to the 10? If anything, you're halfway there. It's just about how you move at this halfway mark. It's just going to determine the next steps, because you have the 10 of Pentacles here. Tell me more so. So what are you willing to do to keep moving towards this 10 of Pentacles? This stability with this person. You got the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups out here with the Wheel of Fortune. So Things are coming in. It right now, this is a very pivotal point. Again, the Wheel of Fortune energy. Manifestations are here. They're closer than you think. You're just at a cycle, at a turning point where you're going to have to choose a new direction. It's up to you. Tell me more. So you have the ultimate dream. The ultimate dream is near. How your next move will determine everything. Tell me more so about this vibe for Cancers, please. Yeah, see? Look at that. Justice again. This talks about your learning, happy times, celebrating, look, coming together with family and friends, being supported. I mean, even if you get back with this person, again, y'all will be celebrating, celebrations, having happier times, or if you stay single, dating life lit. Look, you're going to be going on many dates. You see what I'm saying? And again, with this Three of Wands, this talks about forward movement. This talks about expansion. Um, Discovering uncharted territories that because you're thinking outside the box now. So now you're on this elevated approach, and you're very optimistic about the future. You're ready to, have all these amazing adventures moving forward. This talks about expansion and growth. Again, justice. It's about learning. It's time for decisions to be made. Again, you learned the lessons. How can you rise above that? Well, guys, I'm going to take this over into the extended. I hope to see you there. And if not, vibe high.